When Yumi visited a Japanese family, she expected parents to help with everything. But what she saw next completely surprised her. Why isn't anyone helping?
As the sun slowly disappeared behind the mountains, Yumi finally understood what made this family feel so peaceful. It wasn't a special parenting trick or an expensive educational program. The difference came from countless small choices, repeated every single day, trusting, observing, guiding gently, and creating a calm environment where learning happened naturally. Yumi looked around in confusion. The parents stood nearby with gentle smiles, calmly watching every movement. They weren't ignoring their child. They were offering something much more valuable: trust. Instead of solving the problem immediately, they allowed the child to discover success through persistence. That small moment of accomplishment would become much more meaningful than simply finishing the task quickly.
Take your time, now you can do it. Mother, you rush beloved. So,
I did it!
even them is also teaching.
Later that morning, Yumi followed the family into a peaceful garden, filled with cherry blossoms. The toddler stumbled while exploring, and paused for a moment again. The parents stayed close but didn't immediately step in. They watched carefully, ready to help only if real danger appeared. Yumi wondered why they seemed so calm, while allowing the child to keep trying independently. This parenting philosophy is often described as Mimamoru, which means to watch over with care. It isn't about neglect or indifference. It's about giving children safe opportunities to solve simple challenges on their own. Research suggests that children gradually build confidence, emotional regulation, and problem-solving skills when trusted to overcome manageable difficulties instead of being rescued every time.
Shouldn't we stop them? Let's give them a moment. Let's give them a moment.
Here. Thank you.
They stay close, watch carefully, and give children the chance. Simple problem.
When lunchtime arrived, Yumi noticed another quiet difference. The table wasn't filled with colorful, processed snacks or sugary desserts. Instead, there were bowls of rice, grilled salmon, fresh vegetables, miso soup, and simple homemade dishes. The meal looked ordinary, yet every ingredient had been carefully prepared, with balance and nutrition in mind. As everyone sat together, there were no phones, no television, and no rushing. The family shared conversation while enjoying the meal. Slowly, researchers have found that regular family meals can support language development, emotional security, and healthy eating habits. In many Japanese homes, dinner is more than nutrition. It's also one of the day's most important learning moments. After lunch, Yumi expected the parents to clean everything themselves. Instead, the little child happily picked up wooden toys and carefully placed them back into a basket. Nobody gave instructions. Nobody reminded the child what to do. It simply seemed like a natural part of the daily routine, and the child smiled while helping. In many Japanese families, helping around the house isn't treated as punishment or extra work. It's simply part of belonging to the family. Small daily responsibilities teach children that everyone contributes to the shared space. Over time, these simple routines quietly develop responsibility, cooperation, and respect without long lectures or constant rewards. As the months passed, Yumi noticed something remarkable. The child's confidence continued growing, not because someone constantly praised every action, but because each day offered new opportunities to practice independence. From eating with a spoon to speaking politely and helping with simple tasks, every routine became another small step toward maturity. Developmental psychologists often describe this as learning through repetition and environment. Children absorb habits by living them. Every day they watch, imitate, practice, and slowly make those behaviors their own. Confidence doesn't suddenly appear. It grows little by little, through thousands of ordinary experiences that quietly shape the developing brain. As the sun slowly disappeared behind the mountains, Yumi finally understood what made this family feel so peaceful. It wasn't a special parenting trick or an expensive educational program. The difference came from countless small choices, repeated every single day, trusting, observing, guiding gently, and creating a calm environment where learning happened naturally. Of course, every family is different, and no single parenting style works perfectly for everyone. But one lesson stood out clearly to Yumi. Children often learn more from the environment we create than from the words we say. Sometimes the quietest moments, the ones filled with patience, trust, and everyday routines, become the strongest foundation for confidence, responsibility, and lifelong learning.